together. The boundaries between countries and continents has really disappeared once we all fell into a world and awareness of Niemann-Pick disease. We are one family here with one mission and one cause. So that, I think, speaks so clearly to what we need to do as a foundation and as families to move things forward. So the other very, very exciting thing that I'm really glad we're here today to talk about is the rollout of our new informational brochures. So, the unveiling, I know you had them all in your packets, but we worked very hard, and I have to say, we worked along with the researchers and our medical clinical team, the scientific advisory board, and our board of directors, as well as different marketing individuals that helped us to know how best you make this statement, how best you get this phrase across, what's the best way to state this so people understand it. So we have 4 brochures. We decided that since we've learned more with research over the years about specifically Niemann-Pick disease type C, as well as Niemann-Pick disease type A and B / acid sphingomyelinated disease, incident and breath. We decided we needed 2 different brochures. But in addition to that, we're also working with the Canadian chapter with regards to their marketing and advertising. So we've developed a brochure, companion brochures for the Canadian chapter as well. So I'm very, very pleased that we have these available to you. There's just a copy of each of your, from the US or Canada, that's in your brochure, but you have the order form. You can send that to me at the office or email me. Those are available to you free of charge. So that is available for our families. Very exciting. It took forever, but it's done. And the posters as well are available. So we do, every year we help our families with fundraising. We want to assist them to jump on the fundraising bandwagon so that we can move that research forward. So we have lots of different fundraising campaigns, but this year we're going to be rolling out again in connection with October Niemann-Pick Disease Awareness Month, which we focus education, informational sessions, as well as fundraising events. We're going to be doing an online auction. And there's a brochure or a pamphlet that's going to be handed out to you as well with regards to the online auction and how we want our families to get involved. The biggest thing is we're going to challenge our families across the United States and Canada to have a representative from each state donate an item to go onto the auction. One of the aspects we're looking at is families creating a themed basket that ties into your state, something that is creative or unique, tied into your local area, like the Michigan family from Elsie, Michigan might do something about cheese or cows or farming, something like that. And Tammy with Canada do maple syrup and wine. Okay, we'll do wine. Sadly, wine doesn't transport very well over through the mail, but yeah. So we have lots of ideas. We have a quilt that's being created that's going to be donated. We had unusual gold coins and coin collectors. One grandpa has made a painting, drawn an artist who has done a painting in honor of his granddaughter who has NPC that he's going to be donating. A hockey stick has arrived at the office, assigned, Brett Favre, Minnesota jersey. Has arrived, and you know I'm from Wisconsin, where Brett Favre used to be. So I'm not too keen on that, but we do have it, in case anyone's interested. So we do. There's just a number of creative ideas, and we have talked about the online auction. The brochure tells you how best to get involved and what you can do for us. But the other aspect we want to promote again is the Persevere products. So I would like to ask Lorna Tyrell to come up and chat a little bit about where she has taken her Persevere idea, which initially started with the Persevere wristbands. If you remember how long you've been wearing your wristband, this is the woman who said, hey, let's do a wristband.
That's a good idea.
That is, but this woman has creative juices that just flow throughout her body. And so she's going to talk a little bit about the Persevere, plus a new item she's going to kick off for October Niemann-Pick Disease Awareness Month. Thank you.
So I guess I wanted to introduce myself by saying many of you have seen me with my daughter Naomi, and when she was diagnosed, one of the things that the doctor said to us initially was, "There's nothing you can do." As a mom, you don't say those words to a mom, "There's nothing you can do." So we decided right away to come up with different ways to do something. And you know, I'm not expecting necessarily to donate millions of dollars through the Persevere ideas, but it's something, and it's so much better than nothing. So one of the things I wanted to encourage you to do is to take your individual passions and to use them to your advantage. For example, someone came up to me today and said that he's in the military, and could I get Persevere wear in drab green? Well, that's a fabulous idea, and I can certainly do that if people have ideas in their schools, like school colors. You know, if somebody else has another idea about a logo that they would like to, not necessarily the Persevere logo, but it's something that they know would resonate in their community, I could certainly help you to come up with ways to get those Persevere items out into the community. Because we're one people, one person, but we have these little tentacles that shoot out in all different directions. And I think that's the way that we're going to reach the most people, is by, you know, each person in this room has family and friends and church family, and the tentacles just go so far. So anyway, so I encourage you, if you have an idea that you want me to help you with, I'd be more than happy to help you. And the thing that Nadine was talking about is the calendar. Last year, my dog had puppies, and they were curious about things. So someone had encouraged me, hey, you should calendar out of that. And I didn't think it would sell, but we sold almost 400 or 500 calendars at $10 a piece. Now, that is 50% donation. Somebody in our community said, I'll do it for this price. And the rest of the money went directly to the foundation. So it's a great fundraiser. Most of the money, or half the money, goes to a good cause. This year,